I'm gonna be kicking this off with my take on a Lebanese classic. It's a fattoush salad. So traditionally made with Lebanese bread. Everyone's got wraps in the pantry though, and I'm gonna show you how quick, how simple, and how delicious we can make this in a matter of minutes. Okay, so traditionally they do use their Lebanese bread, but I feel like these days, everyone's got good old wraps in the pantry. So we've just got some nice whole grain wraps here. It's an incredibly healthy dish, this one as well. So whether or not you have it on its own or it accompanies a beautiful roast leg of lamb or a lamb shoulder, anything like that would be an amazing feast for your family. So we're gonna kick this off, just gonna carve these wraps up into little chips basically. So I'll have them on here. Just gonna drizzle them with some extra virgin olive oil, a little bit of salt and a little bit of sumac. Give them a toss, make sure they're all getting covered nice and evenly. Sprinkle a little bit of salt and a little bit of sumac. So sumac's that amazing ingredient. It's the berry of a fruit, and it's dried out and then ground up, and it has this amazing lemony citrus flavor to it. So we're just gonna make sure that we've rubbed these wraps. We've got the oven set at 180, so I'm just gonna bang these in there. Keep an eye on them, and we'll just give them a little bit of a turn every now and then to make sure that they're toasting up nice and evenly. We've got some beautiful eggplants here. So I'm just gonna top and tail these guys and turn them, cut them into nice thick strips. I've got my mate the barbecue plate on over here. So we'll get some nice char grilled eggplant happening. We've got some lovely kale here. And I've showed you guys that trick before where we just massage it with a little bit of lemon juice, some lemon zest, extra virgin olive oil, a little bit of salt, and it just has the most amazing texture to bring to a salad. So with these, just gonna cut some nice strips, lay them out, and we're just gonna hit them with a little bit of salt. So we know that it just starts to remove a little bit of moisture, softens them up, but the salt also helps to counteract that bitterness that comes with the eggplant. So we've got a couple of things happening at once here, which is always good. That's how you make it happen a lot faster in the kitchen at home. The next thing we need to do is just make a lovely dressing, which is a yogurt and tahini. I'm sure you guys have seen this one before. The little bit of honey in there that has that beautiful sweetness to it. So we've got about a quarter cup of lovely Greek yogurt, a couple of tablespoons of tahini, oh, that will just pour in, 1 clove of garlic, and we're just gonna hit that over the microplane so it disappears into the dressing, teaspoon of cumin, and of course the honey. So we're just gonna mix all that together, and if you've ever worked with the tahini before, you know it can really start to thicken things up once you start working with it. If you bump into that problem, which I don't think we're gonna hear, this is looking pretty good, you can just hit it a little bit of vinegar, a little bit of lemon juice, even a little bit of water. That'll just help to loosen it right up again for you. Okay, so for our salad part, we've got some beautiful kale that we've just ripped off the stem, and then we're just gonna hit that. A little bit of salt, extra virgin olive oil, and then the zest and the juice of a lemon. And then we're just gonna massage that in until it starts to really soften up. But that's the thing about the kale. You can treat it like that, but it's quite tough. So it's gonna stand up to it and still maintain that beautiful texture. Right. So just start to scrunch it and squeeze it and massage it all in. Using the salt, that's gonna help to break it down as well. Just get all of that covered in the lemon juice, the extra virgin olive oil, and that'll just continue to break down. Beautiful. Now, some fresh herbs, parsley and mint. In this style of cuisine, they are never far away. So we've got, get a good hit of parsley. I'm just gonna roll that up, finely shred that. and the mint. I'll take a couple of them out. I'm just gonna pick them, keep them nice and whole. Then finally, red onion and green chili. This is an optional one, but I just like that little pop of heat that you will get from it. So just going with nice thin slices. All right, so all set. We've got our kale, our fresh herbs, the red onion and the green chili in there, our lovely yogurt tahini dressing. Just gonna grab a little bit of paper towel and just pat it down. Get rid of any excess salt as well. You can see the moisture that's come out of them already. All right, give them a hit with some extra virgin olive oil straight onto that barbecue plate, and they're gonna take 2 to 3 minutes, and then we can check on our beautiful tortilla chips in the oven. We can start to assemble this beautiful salad. We've got our lovely yogurt and tahini dressing. So we're just gonna plonk that down on the base. Right. Our grilled eggplants are good to go. Just gonna pull them off. So this is where you get so much dimension and different textures and different balance in a dish like this. You've got a lovely sweetness and a creaminess from that yogurt and tahini dressing, balanced out by some pretty solid acidity and freshness throughout the kale, the little pop of green chili, the mint, the parsley. We've got the smokiness and that barbecue flavor from the grilled eggplant. It brings that meatiness to a dish like this. So we're just gonna run the knife through them and just kind of scatter these around the base. Our little kale number here. Make sure you get a nice mix of the freshness. You want to see the herbs in there, the mint, the little pops of the green chili. Make sure you've got every ingredient going over the top there. Some beautiful toasted pine nuts. And of course, these little guys. Epic. Salty, crispy, that little hit of the sumac, and just kind of, even if you want to break them up a little bit more, think of it like a Lebanese crouton. In my opinion, you'd put that next to a beautiful braised lamb shoulder, barbecued leg of lamb, rubbed in harissa, char grilled, throw that next to it. That's a combination that I would find pretty hard to beat.